Although it may seem quite simplistic, most horse wounds can be divided into two big categories. Open wounds, such as lacerations, puncture wounds, barbed wire cuts, deep gashes. And closed wounds, things such as abrasions, rope burns, rashes, girth itch, saddle sores, things like that. And the two types of wounds need to be treated in two different ways. At Healing Tree, we've developed a wound spray for open wounds that has no alcohol in it, so it doesn't sting. So the second time you come at your horse with this product, they know it's not going to hurt them. And so therefore, it heals rapidly from the inside out, doesn't allow proud flesh to form, and with natural products inhibits the growth of bacteria and fungus, helping the wound to heal. And because there is no proud flesh growth, the wound heals by normal granulation tissue and the skin can close across. Once a wound is started to close across, or is a healing wound, or one of those closed wounds we talked about, such as scratches or mud fever, greasy heel, ear plaques, rope burns, rashes, saddle sores, anything like that, we've made a product that has 1% hydrocortisone in it called T-Zone Equine Dermal Care Cream. And this is designed to not only reduce the inflammation, but also to treat the bacterial and fungal problems that may occur in wounds and to help them heal without scarring. Horses are prone to bacterial and fungal infections all over their body. And because of the large size of their body, sometimes those hair and skin infections can cover large areas, such as ringworm or rain rot or rain scald, or what we call sweet itch, where a horse gets bit by flies and then rubs himself raw and gets a bacterial infection. In the past, we've had to treat these with things like iodine shampoos or some fairly harsh chemicals. But Healing Tree has come up with a new solution, and that's our T-Cleanse antimicrobial concentrate. This is 1 ounce to 1 gallon, so a pint bottle makes 16 gallons of product. And simply saturating the affected area with the diluted product once a day for 3 days kills all topical fungus and bacteria. So no need for iodine shampoos or harsh chemical treatments, and you can take the same diluted product of T-Cleanse and disinfect and clean your tack and brushes or any other inanimate object that has touched the horse, so you don't spread the bacterial and fungal infections back to the horse or to other horses in the barn. For years, Healing Tree Products has provided the horse owners of all aspects and all disciplines with high-quality topical wound treatment products from a medical point of view, from a veterinarian's point of view. And recently we introduced into the market 2 of our phenomenal grooming products. They really don't have any medical aspect, but they're here as part of the foam-on, rinse-off, and cleaning products that are so essential to keeping the horse in great shape. Again, as we talked about pH, the pH of our product is 6.5, which is just slightly below neutral, and the same pH as baby shampoo and rainwater. So it's tear-free, it doesn't cause any problems to the horse's hair or skin, and brings the pH back to neutral. On top of that, as opposed to many of the other products that may be out there, our product has both a cleaner, a conditioner, an optical brightener, and a dirt repellent in it. So in one fell swoop, one easy foam-on, rinse-off cleaner, you're cleaning, conditioning, optically brightening the coat, and actually helping to repel dirt after you've washed the horse for several days. Healing Tree's Wow Whitener and Green Spot Remover is what we introduced to deal with the serious problem of yellowed manes and tails. It's not a medical condition, it's simply a grooming condition, but it's particularly important to owners of horses that are white or gray, palominos, paints, and pintos, where manes and yellows and feathers have turned yellow. What that yellow is an ionic bond between grime and hair. Look at it as live protein and dead protein, urine, dust, grime, urine, dirt, feces, that binds to the hair. Now, without damaging the hair, such as with bleach and with dyes, we've created a product that enzymatically breaks that ionic bond, thus getting rid of the grime and the yellow and the dirt and turning the horse's hair of the mane and the tail back to its natural color. It doesn't bleach it, it doesn't dye it, it simply changes it back to its natural color, naturally, and it's enzyme activated. And the longer you leave it in, the better it works. So without damaging the hair or the skin of the horse, we can turn them back to their natural color. When you stop to think about it, all horses are just great big athletes. We require a lot out of them, and because of that they tend to get sore muscles and tendons, strange muscles and tendons. Healing Tree has introduced a unique, all-natural, non-greasy liniment that combines a number of natural ingredients including tea tree oil, calendula, and peppermint oil to reduce muscle inflammation and to bring blood flow to the affected area. Again, it's so unique that you can actually put it over an open wound without damaging the horse's skin or the wound any worse than that. And you can wrap on top of it. And because it's not greasy, it absorbs very rapidly in. So you can use it on yourself, you can use it on your horse, and instead of running down the horse's leg, which some liniments tend to do, because of our unique gel cream formula, it stays in place until you rub it into the affected area. So bring blood flow back to the area, reduce the soreness and the tension of sore muscles and tendons, and don't cause any blistering or burning with equine liniment from Healing Tree. Basically, hoof problems can be divided into two major categories: dry, cracked hoof soles in frogs, and the opposite, what we would call stinky foot syndrome, which deals with the wet problems such as thrush, white line, seedy toe, abscesses, those things that have bacterial and fungal problems. Healing Tree addresses those issues with two different products. The first one for dry, cracked hooves is our T-Hoof moisturizer and conditioner. Unlike any other product on the market, there is no alcohol and there's no wax in our product, so it is a true moisturizer. You have to remember that a horse's hoof is like a man. It's living, but insensitive. And just because it's insensitive doesn't mean that you should be covering it up with a bunch of wax or petroleum or fish oil or something. What you want it to do is to be able to breathe and put normal moisture back into the hoof or the sole or the frog. On the opposite side, with the problems with thrush and white line and seedy toe, we've created a product called Hoof Magic. Now, the problem with many other products that are used on the sole or the frog is they're caustic, they're alkaline, and they're toxic, which means that they may treat the bacteria or the fungus that's deep in the horse's foot, but you can also burn the coronary band or burn the heel bulbs with that product, or you can actually stain your own clothes or your hands and do damage to your own skin. Our product is so safe it can be put on any part of the horse's foot. And actually, when I demonstrate it, I always tell people, would you do this with any of those other products that you have that you put on your horse's foot? Wipe it on your hand and wipe it on your face. So it doesn't stain my clothes, it penetrates rapidly into the horse's foot, and it kills all the topical fungus and bacteria that are associated with those horse hooves problems.